Well, it looks like the night is going to be dark and cold. It was not less to be expected at this time. Bad times to be walking in a forest as closed as this. It would be better if I told you how to survive an encounter that I hope does not occur tonight. As well as how to survive these terrifying and ancient beings. Get on the ground and don't look up, it's coming. La Santa Companha. You find yourself walking at night in the Western Peninsula. It is the eve of Endovélicus, the ancient Celtic god of the underworld and war. Currently known as All Saints' Day or Halloween. You are in an old town with very few inhabitants and the blackness of the forest covers everything. Suddenly you notice a strange smell in the air. It smells like candles and church incense, and you notice something, a cold, but a different cold. A cold that arises from inside to outside and not from outside to inside. You look towards the thicket half paralyzed and glimpse a cavalcade of lights in procession approaching. Suddenly you remember the stories of the elders and the instructions they gave to survive this dark encounter. You let yourself fall to the ground and look down, pretending to have seen them. You must remain still without attracting attention while the procession passes by. Little by little the smell and the cold intensify, as well as the paralysis and pressure in the back of the neck. You try not to look because if they discover you and look back at you, you know they will take you to the kingdom of the dead with them. So you covertly open one eye to look from the corner of your eye, and dimly you can see the reflection of the lanterns, the shine of the tips of the edges of their swords, and the bottom of their tunics that, black feet. You squeeze your eyes again waiting for time to pass, and after a few minutes that seem like hours. The smell and the cold fade away, the procession has continued its course and you can now get up and go to your hostel to sleep, but don't forget to put a lamp and food to the souls that night. This legend extends from Galicia to Castilla y León, part of Portugal and Extremadura. Or in other words, Galicia and Lusitania, and at the same time it has great similarity with the Extremaduran-Portuguese phenomenon of the luminaries or fogachos. We also notice an origin that is somewhat more archaic than medieval, since we go back to Endovélicus and its magical night, where all Celtic cultures agree that night the energy was more conducive for souls to appear, and that is why they left food and candles lit at the doors of their homes, which has evolved today to things as fun as trick or treating. That's why on that night, if there's a knock at your door, it's better not to open it to anyone. Now let's try to get some rest, explorers. The night seems like it's going to be long, and we have many adventures left in Celts of Iberia folklore. Let's hope we can rest easy and not be in the path of the souls.